This was back on Friday, but Erling Haaland scored twice as Manchester City won 3-0 away to Burnley. Rob, I know we both think that Haaland fella is pretty good. I want to ask you about Kevin De Bruyne instead. He's going to undergo a scan this week to see. He's got a hamstring injury. I'm just wondering, Mars is gone, not replaced. They've been linked with Lucas Paqueta. Does the fact that James Ward-Prowse, as we're recording this, is on his way to West Ham, does that maybe free up the packet to go join City? And does he help?
It does, because it doesn't matter what team you are, Kevin De Bruyne is still the best passer of the ball in world football. He can pick out passes that other players can't do. So you can have people that can run with the ball. You can have other players that like to play little 1-2s, like Bernardo Silva, play around pressure. You've got Erling Haaland, who can make forward runs. You're going to miss the likes of Kevin De Bruyne when he's not playing. And I don't think this is going to be a short-term injury. This is a hamstring injury that's gone on for quite some time now.
Hence why the packet would help.
He would. Because, I mean...
He's kind of like a Brazilian Gundogan.
Yeah, not the one that played for Milan.
No.
The one that played for
years
Lyon.
Ago.
And not the one that first went to West Ham, the one that's now playing for West Ham. Yeah, that would be much better. Now, Getafe and Barcelona battled to a 0-0 draw in a game that saw 4 red cards and plenty of controversy. Gab, this game was surreal, and Xavi is not happy, is he?
No, it was ridiculous. Xavi sent off. The Getafe doctor sent off. Look, this is a Bordalas team. It's physical. It's chippy. That's what it was. Rafinha reacted with frustration, got himself sent off. Rightly so. Lewandowski had a quiet game. Barcelona did enough to win.
When it was 10 versus 10.
At 10 versus 10, once they had more space. Barcelona also got hamstrung by the fact that Araujo and Gundogan only registered sort of in 48 hours before the game because of their financial situation, which is a whole other issue. At the end, was it a penalty? I don't know. I think it could have been a penalty. Yeah. I'm disappointed that they came up with this imaginary handball so they wouldn't have to decide on the penalty. But yeah, I also saw a real spirit about Barcelona. And that guy Lamine, every time he plays, wow. Yeah. Wow.
He's a good player.
Tottenham draw away to Brentford 2-2. Robbo, did you like what you saw from my man Ange?
I did. There was a nice shape to the side. With Maddison playing in the number 10 role, I think they probably needed more from Richarlison, needed more from Song. But they tried to dominate the game. They tried to dominate the ball. They pressed quite high up the field. I thought the 2 midfield players did okay. Basuma particularly did well. They lost Romero early on with concussion after scoring a goal. But I think, happy with what I saw from Spurs. Now, PSG draw 0-0 with Lorient in their opener. But Gab, this was overshadowed by 2 stars. The one who is back in the team and the one who is packing his bags for Saudi Arabia and Al Hilal.
That's right. The game itself, 0-0. Paris Saint-Germain had 1 billion shots on goal. Ridiculous possession. Didn't play great, but hey, it's a new team, whatever. The big news is Kylian Mbappe supposedly is forward progress. He's back with the team now. He's available for selection, as they say. And crucially, Neymar on his way to Saudi Arabia, on his way to Al Hilal. I think this is a masterstroke from Paris Saint-Germain that they get somebody to go and take his 36 million a year wages when he's 31 years old, and also agree a fee. I mean, that's TBD. There's different numbers out there, but it's a tremendous turnaround. It gives them more leverage over Mbappe because while Mbappe may not want to stay, that's more money they can throw at him, more money that they can use to strengthen the team if they want to. And more importantly, it kind of forces Real Madrid, it plants that seed of doubt in Real Madrid's mind. Do they make a bid now? And they're still going to try to work on the extension. So really good weekend off the pitch for Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.